Hey everybody, it's Thursday. Are we actually surprised that the cocaine, I'm not talking about somebody had a crushed BC, for all you guys who don't know what that is, BC powder. I'm not talking about BC powder. I'm not talking about crushed up Tylenol. I'm talking about confirmed cocaine. Are we really surprised? No, yes, the Trump not guilty. Are we really surprised that they don't know who it is? They can dial it down to 500 people. So the investigation over, we're not going to worry about it. Are we really surprised? Are we not surprised that this administration and Department of Justice have just looked the other way for the crimes of the Bidens? Are we actually surprised? No. I'm surprised they even brought about, I even actually looked. This is what happens when you have Democrats. And I'm going to tell you right now, and yes, I'm going to say something that's going to probably offend you. The black community cannot say a word about the criminal justice system anymore because they have been silent on Hunter Biden. You haven't said anything. Black folks should be in the streets. Everybody who's been arrested on dope charges, who sat here and said the war on drugs have hurt the black community and took black men out of homes, and y'all ain't in the streets protesting and marching saying lock somebody up? Do the Democrat Party really? Yeah, the Democrat Party really got a hold on y'all like that. This is what happens when liberals get a hold of anything. I mean, white liberals is just leading black folk by the nose. But are we really surprised? Nope. Are we surprised Christopher Wray and the FBI and the Department of Justice with Marilyn Garland throwing this away? Nope. Now, also, we fully have seen what Senator Tuberville said. He said nothing wrong. The whole interview was about, on CNN, it was the whole 7 minutes, the first 7 minutes were about why he would not push forward out of committee the bill dealing with the military. The whole thing is about Tuberville will not allow abortions on U.S. military base. What Joe Biden is doing is undermining what the Supreme Court did. The Supreme Court said last year, that Roe v. Wade isn't thing federal. Federal government has nothing to do with it. It's a state issue thing. If your state has abortion up to 9 months, your state has that. But other states got common sense and aren't baby murdering child groomers, liberal Democrats. So what that says is if your state don't allow abortions, you can't get one. And what they was trying to do was fly some people out or allow abortion clinics on that base to carry out the abortions. Well, that violates Roe v. Wade. That violates Americans don't believe we should be paying for people abortions. So Tuberville said no. Well, they didn't like that. And yes, you had some weak-kneed Republicans. No, that don't mean Republicans and Democrats are all the same. Just because my Republican Party folds like a cheap chair, them old aluminum cheap chairs they keep in the back for church overflow, just because the Republican Party folds like that cheap chair, we're still different. Because one, we still have our principles. You shouldn't be killing children. Tuberville was standing on that. And yes, if they want to tie this around the necks of the military, If they want to tie this to our military, if they want to tie this to our military, y'all like that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. If they want to tie that to our military, hold up military promotions, hold up the Marine Corps getting the commandant. So, if your thing is, in order to save children's lives, people aren't going to get money. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll do that. Some people aren't willing to sacrifice our children on the altar of Baal, even if that means Baal don't give you no money and don't give you no food. Our children are supposed to be precious. The Democrats sacrifice children on the altar of Baal.